Hiya guys, welcome to Mark's Matchbox Memories. This week we are on a little bit of a special unboxing as it's Hot Wheels only. I know exactly what it is, and it's particularly rare. And it got a bit of a black wallishness about them. So come on over and have a look. Okay then, so we're going to be opening it upside down, because none of us want damaged stuff. And I can tell you it's a bit of a crossover number, because these are Hot Wheels branded. But if anybody recognise that, it's a Corgi. We got another Corgi here. We're going to have a look at these, and we're going to have a look in the full video, these alongside their Corgi sisters or brothers, depending on which side of the coin you want to fall. Particularly rare one, this one. I'm going to get the stickers off in a minute. We'll have a look at that. So you've got action command. We've got two workhorses for you. Let's get the labels off and let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Let's get this tape off careful. So you don't want to damage the plastic, because obviously this is old now. And we got us a lovely Peterbilt. We're going to get some close up in a minute, have a better look. Tesco's 49p. Made in Malaysia. What year are we to? Licensed by Packer. 1980. Here you are. So she's roughly, what's that, 1890, 2002. She's roughly 43 years old. Gorgeous. Absolutely yummy. Nom, 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 nom. I guess I'll go our next one, yeah. He's done an absolutely fantastic job of packing these. Really happy. We got our fire rescue. Bubble's a little bit cracked in the corner, but we can live with that, can't we, guys? Airport rescue. Yeah, the long shot and rolling thunder on the back. Racing trucks. Big racing rigs. Street truck cabs customised with racing paint jobs and metalised bumpers, grills, pipes and tanks. They're the Hot Wheels cab over engine, Thunder Roller, and the long boy, long shot. Two of the line Hot Wheels diecast vehicles, each sold separately. Made in Malaysia, 1983. Okay, we're going to get it on a super close-up zoomy lens. We'll look at that in a minute. The last one then, this one is incredibly rare, because as we all know, Matchbox, or Hot Wheels, sorry, Mattel, don't do military really. Oh, look at that bugger. And it's the GMC 6x6 deuce and a half. 1986, Hot Wheels Trailbusters, Varja Breaker, Tall Rider, Leader, blah blah blah. But I got a job for this. I'm going to do me a little bit of filming. I'm going to be a swine and open the packet and use this for a little spoof First Blood video. So I got some Matchbox track on the way, motorway, and that's going to be a bit of fun. I bought these only a few quid, but I find them extremely interesting because these are from the years when Mattel owned Corgi as well. So they had Matchbox, Corgi, Dinky. They had all the big brands all under one roof. And so some of them actually do say made in China, Hot Wheels on the bottom. Some actually do say Corgi on the bottom. Shame about the moulding here, you can see the moulding off centre. Pretty bad. Okay, let's get onto the zoom lens. Okay, here we go then, guys. She's nice. She's much better detail than the Corgi counterpart, I gotta be honest. Some really crisp tamper printing on here. I'm going to put a picture now of the Corgi version. You can tell she's a modern Mattel, just full of technical jargon on the back. Okay, we've got Flame Stopper 2, which is the Corgi said. You can see the diecast where they remade the moulding for the floor on the bottom, and the Hong Kong's are China, made in China. The Chinese factory got it wrong, as you can see there. The wheelbase on the rear axle is back too far. Which is a shame. It's a nice little model. The front axle's back too far as well. Now as you see on the rivets here on the rear, but it's pushing backwards on the floor. There's overlapping on the rear. Just bad production. Well, for a few quid, what can you expect? But the quality on the actual printing, the painting is excellent, which I can understand. So it's excellent finish on the painting, excellent finish on the casting itself. Much better than some of the Matchbox ones, which was coming out of the era at the time. They've been let down by poor build quality. Shame on that. Okay, we're going to come over now to one of the a few years older. So the GMC Deuce and a Half. Okay then guys, the next one up we're going to be looking at is the Deuce and a Half GMC. 1960s, 1970s era. I don't exactly, I will get information from you guys when I do the video on it. Right, this one guys, she's really popping on the camera, is the 1983 Airport Rescue Tender. Now you know me, I love my fire engines, I got quite a collection. And we'll be doing this as part of a fire special, I think. But she's absolutely gorgeous. The blister's got a little bit cracked in the post, but she is still sealed and she's still mint in the box. 1983. Okay guys, and this is the last one on this little unboxing, is the 1980 Peterbilt. Now I've been looking out for one of these because this is absolutely gorgeous. She was worth every penny. The later ones got the silly wheels, whereas the early ones had the nice big fat chunky fat balls. And this is when Hot Wheels were doing trucks that actually look like trucks. Not like the new ones today that look like a UFO on acid. All metal construction, and this is heavy. Believe me, this is really heavy. The tank is metal, the chassis is metal, and the cab is metal. She's a completely all metal construction apart from the wheels. This is heavy, really heavy. Probably one of the best Mattel ever done. This will go really nice with my long haul or long shot and thunder roller. So what I'm going to have lined up here, and guys, in the next week or so, is old versus new. Which is better? And so far, looking on the strength of Fire Eater, my money's on the old. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing, guys. I'll see you on the next one. And it'll probably be a convoy video. CY5, sorry. Thanks and bye bye.